Alright, we've got another quest that we can do. Does Minako have anything new to say? My skin will always be beautiful. Not even the younger girls look prettier than me. I suspect that was because we did her quest. Wow, I feel totally rejuvenated, and it's all because of you. Thanks a lot. What about these guys? I simply cannot wait. Tonight's auction is going to be so fun. Ooh, the excitement, the drama. Just wondering who's going to win the bidding race tonight gives me goosebumps. I'm not sure I can wait until dark. I'm going to be the auction star tonight, I just know it. Unfortunately for them, I've already finished the auction. Let's talk to Sam. Have you seen the small metal pedestals all around town? We call those joy pedestals. Yeah, they got installed a little while ago by the newly formed Joyous Volunteer Association. It's part of this grand plan to help decorate the town. Anyway, they're brilliant. I may as well tell you that both myself and Zunari, the guy who runs that stall over there, are members. You just have to be a part of stuff like this. The joy pedestals are set out so that people can place little joyful objects in them and decorate the town. The items you can place in them should be on sale over there, so try asking Zunari about the whole deal. Honestly, you're missing out if you don't take part. What you gotta do there is you have to put items in all of the pedestals, but I'm gonna wait because I want to unlock more items. Let us talk to Linda. Well, what do you think about my outfit? You don't see clothes like this often, do you? Aren't they so cute? A friend of mine who lives on Outset Island sent this outfit to me. She's an amazing girl. She can put jars on her head and walk around like it's nothing at all. You have to see it to believe it. Alright, we need to take a picture of Linda. Let's get her a little zoomed in. Yeah, that should do it. And now we need to go show that to Anton, but first let's talk to the killer bees. Yeah! You're the cool— oh, this is all the same. Where is Anton? Oh, there he is. Talk to me, bud. We want this. Oh, a pictograph, eh, buddy? Say, speaking of pictographs, did you know we have a famous pictographer living here on the island? Lenzo is his name. Have you met him yet, buddy? That's supposed to work. Why isn't this working? I may need to look into that. Hold on, I'm getting interrupted anyway, so give me a second. Alright, I'm back. Let's try to make this work again. Maybe we need to talk to Linda again? I might just be getting ahead of myself. Hey, I've had something on my mind ever since the pictographer who lives in the red brick building told me my fortune. He told me that if I send a beautiful pictograph of myself to the one who has captured my heart, true love will blossom in return. So I couldn't help but notice that you have a pictobox of your own, don't you? Do you think you could take a pictograph of me to the apple of my eye? Maybe he'll notice my affections. Leave it to me. Really? How splendid! Be sure to get my good side. Oh, I want to show off this outfit, so don't just take a pictograph of my face. Can you be sure to get my whole body in the pictograph? Alright, so I did just need to talk to her again. Just got a little bit ahead of myself there. Now, is Anton yeah, here he is. Let's try this again. A pictograph. Say, speaking of— it's still not working. There's this certain someone that I've had my eye on lately. I don't know her name, but boy oh boy. Whenever I think about her, my heart just starts fluttering in my chest. I've never felt anything like this before. You think I'm catching a cold, buddy? Alright, let's try this again. This still isn't working. Let me think here. What else can I do? You know what? I might just try passing a day. What else do I need to do? Let's just finish talking to people, and then I'll pass a day. and we'll see if that makes it work. How do I get down to Missy? I always forget this because I don't do it very often. Down here, no. Down here? Yes. And then we'll go into the cafe. Have you by chance seen any skull necklaces? My son is a sailor, but lately he's been obsessed with collecting skull necklaces. He never pays attention to his dear mum anymore. He just goes on about necklaces. I simply can't believe it. What sort of cold-hearted boy prefers trinkets to the company of his own mum? I guess that's how you're supposed to figure out that that guy wants skull necklaces. But I don't know how you're supposed to figure out that that's the guy. Oh, you know what? We are going to have to pass the day anyway because of another quest we have to do. So, first things first, let's go... You know what? These are... Well, we need that one. But these are pictographs that we can get another time. I'm going to need an empty pictobox for something I want to do here. Once I figure out this whole thing with Linda. Oh, you're the fine young gentleman who gave me a joy pendant present. How could I forget? How many did you give me again? 41? My, but wasn't that nice? What can I do for you? Talk to me. Let's talk about volunteering. Tell me, dear, do you know about the Joyous Volunteer Association and the work they do? The association's objective is to decorate our little town of Windfall with flowers and other small decorative items to make our town a better, more joyous place. If you must know, the society came into being when the shopmaster Zunari arrived here. He heard about my efforts to spread joy, and it moved him deeply. He asked himself, is there nothing a poor, worthless merchant such as myself might do to make this a better place? And then, suddenly, his eyes were opened. That's when I gave him a little advice. Do something that only you can do. Yes, that's what I told him, dear. It was after that he began to show an interest in volunteer activities. He apparently came from a very cold place, but let me tell you something. Despite his appearance, that Zunari is definitely one hot volunteer. And the girls are in here now. Why are you staring? Oh, it's exactly the same. Oh, wow. Is this gonna be the same? Is this gonna be about the pots again? Because we already told you all the rumors that were flying around town. Oh, there we go. We give up. For the small price of 2 rupees, we got some extra dialogue. Well, we saw Mila, so what do you say we go see Maggie? Let us go up to the mansion. Oh, there's a guy over there. Let's talk to this guy. Yep, to sailors like us, the wind's our whole life. It'd sure be nice if a fair wind blew today. Oh, there's no fair wind blowing west right now. Yep, we men of the sea are real sensitive when it comes to wind direction. Alright, let's try making it blow west. Let's see, this is not the first time that one of the sailors says something different based on the wind. It was almost blowing west, but I guess southwest is not good enough. Oh, there's a fair wind blowing to the west. If you were to set sail and let this easterly wind take you where it would, you'd end up at a place called Mother and Child Isles. It's a real pleasant sail, not too far away. But the thing is, the Mother Island is pretty much surrounded by this high rock wall. There's no way anyone will ever get in there. Unless they can fly, of course. I guess there are little hints just here and there about things that you have to do. It pays to talk to everybody. Let's get our skull necklaces ready. Ow. Ow. We've got a couple things to do in here. You there, halt! Oh, you're just some wretched street urchin. I thought you were the postman. Be thankful, because if you were the postman, I would have shooed you out of here before you could say boo. But say, you look rather familiar for a street urchin. Have we perhaps met before someplace? What? Whatever do you mean? You don't mean my daughter, do you? Because my daughter has already been rescued from the Forsaken Fortress. Why, she even returned with a huge load of lovely, glittering, delicious treasure. Thanks to her little incident, we've become filthy rich overnight, and I mean filthy. Why, there isn't a girl in the world who's as good a child as my Maggie. You may not have been able to help me, but there's no harm done. I'm sure you'll accomplish something in life, someday. In the meanwhile, my daughter has blossomed into quite the little beauty. Run along, go spend some time with her. You may not have been able to help me, but there's no harm done. Oh well. Now, you can give this guy skull necklaces too. This is one of those skull necklaces that my daughter Maggie brought back from the Forsaken Fortress. These sell quite well at antique shops. In fact, it was thanks to these beauties that I became so filthy rich overnight. And from the looks of it, I'd say you have about 20 of these, don't you? These aren't easy to come by either. Frankly, I'm amazed you found so many. I'll be bathing in money yet again. The money bath. The only bath that gets you filthy rich. All right, boy. I'll give you this as a tip. Now, I'm not thanking you or anything. I'm just feeling good today. You got a treasure chart. Open your sea chart, then yeah, we know what a treasure chart is. You can give him more, but you'll just get rupees from now on. I was once quite poor myself, you know. Back then, I used to dream of owning a boat I could use to go off in search of treasure. And now look at my filthy richness. Chase your dreams, little urchin. Well, let's go talk to Maggie. She now has a beautiful dress. Oh, to think that I would survive my ordeal and return to this town. And to think that I would ever be able to live in such a beautiful, opulent house. It's like a dream come true. But no, it's a nightmare. Without him by my side, it's like a rainstorm rages in my heart. He was so kind to me in the Forsaken Fortress, that sweet boy who gave me all those expensive necklaces when I fled from that cursed island. Just hearing his name lifts my spirits. Mo, that wonderful moblin from the Forsaken Fortress. Oh, Mo, why, Mo? I'm always writing heartfelt letters filled with my overflowing emotions, but why don't you answer me, Mo? Ugh. This is bad. Oh, terribly bad. I've already drifted off into my own dream world. Oh, by the way, I have a request for you. Could you take the letter I've just finished inking and deliver it to the postbox for me? Please, I beg of you. Sure. What? Really? You're such a dear. You've made Maggie so happy. You got Maggie's letter. It's a letter from Maggie to her sweetie. Keep it in your delivery bag until you find a postbox to drop it in. The postbox, don't you dare forget. But you must promise not to read it. The secrets of a girl's heart are to be shared only when she so desires. Alright, let's do it. Also, let's see what happens when you break these pots with this guy around. Because I don't think I've ever actually done that. The answer is nothing. Yep, absolutely nothing. Interesting. Alright, let's go deliver this letter, and then we're going to need to wait a full day for it to be delivered anyway. So, once we do that, we can check and see if the quest with Anton is actually going to work. Come on now. There we go. Ka-chunk! Poor. This postbox is near Dragon Roost Island. Postage is only 5 rupees. Do you wish to send this now? Your parcel is hereby been accepted for delivery. Thank you for using the Island Postal Service. We appreciate your business. Alright, let us wait a day and then go back to see if the letter was delivered. There's gonna be a picture that I'm fairly certain we don't need to get. Give me 1 second. I actually want to look that up and make sure there's not a missable picture coming up. Alright, it doesn't look like there's a missable pictograph coming up, but speaking of missable pictographs, I messed up. There is a pictograph that I should have taken, and it is too late now, and that is Cyclos. So we're going to have to wait till New Game Plus to make that happen. But lucky for me, I'm going to be doing a lot of New Game Plus for the bonus video, so don't worry, it's not too late. Okay, gonna turn it into day. Thanks for bearing with me with all the cuts in this episode. There's always something I miss. Alright, let us head back to the mansion. and see if that letter was delivered. Actually, now that a day has passed, let me see if I can go grab Anton as well. Probably fastest to get him this way. Okay. If this doesn't work, I'm going to try taking a different picture. Really? Oh my goodness, why isn't this working? I really don't want to have to look this up. It would be so silly if I had to look it up. I wonder if it's just that you have to take the pictograph after she tells you to. Let us see what we can do about this. Let me try talking to her again. After you do your little click click and take my pictograph, be sure to take it to him for me. Then surely. Alright, let's try to get closer. Let's try that. Maybe we gotta show her. No. Alright, let's try this again. If this doesn't work, I'm going to have to look it up. Oh, there we go. I guess it was just not close enough. Ah, this girl. Actually, buddy, this is the girl I've had my eye on lately. Wow, she really is that pretty. I mean, just seeing this pictograph reminds me of how gorgeous that girl is. But no, I'll never be happy with just a mere pictograph. Never. That's it. I've made my decision. I'm going to get that girl to go out with me. It's got to be done, buddy. I've got it. Maybe I'll invite her to join me at the cafe bar. For coffee, of course. So what's her name, anyway? Do you think she's nice? Does she have a steady fellow? Oh, I'm so nervous. Well, I wish that it had worked beforehand, because I actually need to make it pass another day again. And I might as well do this now, because I'm pretty sure I can kill 2 birds with 1 stone if I do this. I forgot, I'm also going to have to go talk to Lenzo. He should have something important for us right about now. Oh, lots of Song of Passing in this episode. Such a useful song. Okay. First things first, let's go see if Maggie got her letter. So much to do on Windfall. It really is just chock full of side quests, but that's fun. That's my favorite part, as you know. The rich house up here. Maybe he'll come tomorrow. That doesn't bode well. Alright. Honestly, you just don't understand, do you? Open up your ears. Yeah. Silence. I'm telling you, we don't allow postmen here. Be gone, be gone. Don't be ridiculous. I went through great trials and tribulations to go all the way to the Forsaken Fortress and return with Mo's letter. Silence. Be gone, be gone. Then please, be reasonable. Can you at least sign for the letter? Silence. Be gone, be gone. Just acknowledge I was here. Silence. Be gone, be gone. Rourke! Foolish man, now you've made me angry. I cannot even look at you in the face any longer, or I fear I might. I must go somewhere to cool my feathers. Well, what a wretched, unruly postman. I don't know anything about any Mr. Mo in any Forsaken Fortress, and yet he always comes here bringing his letters. Does this Mo think I'll let him lay a hand on my one and only daughter, Maggie? I don't care whose letters they are. They'll never reach her on my watch. Well, looks like we know what happened to Mo's letters. Wonder what Maggie will have to say about that. Oh, Mo, my dear, sweet, burly Mo. When, oh, when will you respond to me? Trudy loo la la. Well, let's go see if we can find that postman and maybe do something about this ourselves. And with any luck, the other quest will be in there too, but I might need to pass yet another day. I guess I really forgot how that quest works with Anton and Linda. Lots of steps. Alright, we need to go to the cafe anyway to look at some dialogue. So let's head on in and take care of it. Oh, it's you! I'm sorry you had to witness me fly off the handle like that at Maggie's house. I'm most embarrassed. That man just... Never mind. To tell you the truth, though, I came to deliver a letter addressed to Maggie from a moblin named Mo, but as you saw, the girl's stubborn father won't permit me to give it to her. What a stubborn, meddling old man, refusing to accept letters from the postman. Who's heard of such nonsense? I went to great trouble to go all the way to the Forsaken Fortress, and it was a most frightening ordeal, let me tell you. If I don't deliver this letter, then I am a failure of the delivery trade. But I have other deliveries waiting to be made. I cannot mope here forever. Actually, though, I have an idea. That old fool may not permit postmen on his premises, but surely he would allow you in the place, would he not? Could you deliver this letter to Maggie in my stead? What do you say? I'll do it. Honestly, you, young man, are a lifesaver. It truly never hurts to ask. I shall leave this letter in your care. You got the Moblin's letter. This letter has a sort of stink to it. Take it to Maggie. I'm counting on you to put this in Maggie's hands, and I thank you. And Anton and Linda are not here. Gonna have to pass another day. Great. Oh, can I help you with something? You know, the world's a crazy place, kiddo. You're still young, so you probably don't know about what goes on out there beyond the comfortable confines of your home. If only she knew. Both Mila and Maggie returned unharmed. It sounds as though they went through quite an ordeal, but they're safe now. Alright, I think we're done talking to people. Except for Lenzo. Let's go talk to Lenzo. He should have something special for us now. And then I guess I'll try to work on the Linda and Anton quest some more. Alright, Lenzo, what do you got for me? Guess what, young Fyra? Today is a great day in pictography. Today marks the day long past when I, as a young lad still struggling to reach the pinnacle of pictography, received my very first legendary pictograph. A legendary pictograph is an image of a being or essence that is passed beyond the knowledge of this world. They're quite incredible, really. These are images that one comes across only in the rarest of circumstances, but as I am the leading pictographer in the land, I have managed to gather many of them. And yet, Fyra, seeing as how you are the one who has dedicated his life to the art of pictography, as have I am willing to pass on to you one of these treasured legendary pictographs. If you have any open pictograph slots, I will place the image in your deluxe pictobox. Let me see it for a moment, will you? I shall place this pictograph in there immediately. Now. Perhaps that would be hasty. This is, after all, a very precious thing. I cannot just give it away for free, can I? What do you say, young sir? Will you pay 50 rupees for it? I'll pay. I have received my payment, so now, without delay... Well, isn't this a fine pictograph? That would be Ganondorf. I just stick this here and... You got one of the legendary pictographs in your deluxe pictobox. For me, every day is pictography day. I cannot wait for tomorrow to come. You can do this as many times as you want, but you do need to pass time. So... It's actually tempting to cut, because I've made you watch me do this so many times. Let's pass one more day. We'll check on Linda and Anton, and if that doesn't work, I will cut until I make that work, and I'll also show you getting the rest of the pictographs. There's plenty of them. I'm going to fill up my pictobox now, but the rest of them I'm going to put in the bonus episode where I show all the pictographs. I think I am just going to make that one big episode that I'll release at the end. That might be one of the last things that I release in the series. Especially because, well, I can always release it before I get Cyclos. That's no big deal. But it's just not going to take very long to throw all that together, because it's just going to be shots of me taking the pictographs. And if it's a little bit of a longer bonus episode, oh well, bonus episodes don't really have time limits. Fyra, would you care for another of my legendary pictographs? Today I have prepared a photograph of a beautiful great fairy. If you have any open pictograph slots, I will place the image in your deluxe picto box. Let me see it for a moment, will you? I shall place this pictograph in there immediately. Alright, let's pay for it. And we get the Great Fairy. And this is going to be the same. I think what I'm going to do for the bonus episode is I'll show his dialogue for the pictographs, and I'll show what the pictograph looks like. And I will also throw in the dialogue of what he says for Ganondorf, because it does eventually loop. Alright, fingers crossed. Are they in here? They are! Very good. Maybe you just can't do that the same day the postman's in here. Hey, it's you! Listen to this, will you? I did it! I worked up my courage and I talked to her, and it was totally the right move. You know why, buddy? She likes me. She actually likes me. The two of us are going to start dating. Don't we make a delightful couple? I'm so happy, and that's why I want to share some of our happiness with you. You get a piece of heart for that. I still couldn't tell you what the exact trigger for that was, but whatever, it's over. Take good care of it. I believe we're done here. I'm just going to pass one more day, get the final pictograph in the picto box, and then I guess, starting next episode, we're going to do I'm going to start to do a little bit of a cycle. I'm going to do a little bit of plot and then some exploration, and then a little bit of plot and then some exploration, because I want to break it up, but we are going to have to do quite a bit of exploration. Oh, I didn't pass the time. Excuse me. But yeah, we're going to head to one of the islands that has the sages next episode. We're not going to be able to do very much there, but we will at least be able to see a cutscene and move the plot forward a little bit. It's somewhere that we can get to right from here on Windfall Island, which is why I wanted to come here now. Not to mention the fact that I wanted to do all this side questing. I have no idea what time we're at. Between the times I got interrupted and the times that I was waiting for Mila, I have no clue. This could either be a very long episode or two rather short episodes. We'll just have to see what happens when I'm editing. Alright, let's get our final pictograph, and then that'll be it for this episode. Do the cycle again. Oh, we didn't see the dialogue. If you have... Oh, darn it. I missed the dialogue. Ah, too bad. I'll make sure we... Oh, it's Jaboon. I'll make sure we see all the dialogue at some point. Alright, that's it for this episode. Thank you very much for watching this episode of Let's Play The Legend of Zelda Wind Waker, and hopefully I'll see you in the next episode for a little bit of plot and lots of exploration. Bye-bye!